Hello students, welcome to YouTube channel of Aksar Education. In this video we are going to discuss chapter number 9, some of the application of trigonometry. So let's start with the question number 1. So here question number 1 is the angle of elevation of the top A of vertical tower AB from a point P on a ground. So here vertical tower AB is given and the angle of elevation of top A of vertical tower from the point P on the ground is 60 degree. So ground, vertical tower and point on the ground is there. This is our ground level. Let us now consider this is our vertical tower AB. Vertical tower AB. So here the point under the observation is top of the tower. So this is point A. So the angle of elevation of this point A from the point P on the ground, this is ground and this is one point P on the ground. So angle of elevation of the top of the tower A from the point P on the ground is 45 degree. This is given. Now next line, at a point Q, that is at a point Q 40 meter vertically. Now the point Q is 40 meter vertically above P. So this is point P. Point Q is 40 meter above point P. So this is one point Q. So at a point Q which is 40 meter vertically above point P, the angle of elevation is 45 degree. So again the point under the observation is this point A and you have to observe this point A from the point Q which is 40 meter above from point P. So this is again horizontal line. This is horizontal line and this one is angle of elevation. So from this point Q, angle of elevation is 45 degree. This one is 45 degree and this one is 60 degree. 60 degree. Find the height of the tower AB. You have to find the height of the tower AB. So this is AB, PQ, say this one is point C and this PQ height is 40. So here we can take this BC as a 40 meter and the remaining length, that is AC, consider that one as a X. Done? So here first we will write down the description of our figure. So here AB is vertical tower. AB is vertical tower. The length PQ, that means 2 point of observation. Observer first stand on this point P and then he changes his position above 40 meter from this point P. So length PQ is 40 meter. So length PQ is 40 meter. We can say our BC is also 40 meter. Done? And here you have to find the height of this tower EB, H, that you have to find. This is our question. Done? So this is our diagram. So let's try to find this length AC which is equal to H. नहीं, यहाँ पर हाइट हमारा H नहीं है ना, और इसको हम H क्यों बोले, इसको हम X ही ले लेते हैं. चलो, this one is X. You have to find the height of the tower, and to find the height of the tower we have to find the AC which is equal to X. Done? So this is the description of figure. So two right angle triangles are there. First right angle triangle is triangle ABP. So in triangle ABP, in triangle ABP we can say that tan 60 equal to, or let's assume the distance between this feet of the tower and the observation point is Y. This one is Y. So tan 60 equal to AB upon BP. Tan 60 equal to AB upon BP. Tan 60 is root 3. AB is AC plus BC. X plus 40 upon BP which is y. say this one as a result number 1. Now consider another right angle triangle ACQ. So in a triangle ACQ, in triangle ACQ, tan 45 equal to opposite side by adjacent side AC by CQ. AC by CQ. So tan 45 is 1. AC is X. CQ, this length is equal to this length, so this is equal to Y. So this will be Y. है ना, डायग्राम में देखो, this BP length is Y, this is parallel to this CQ, so this length is also Y. So here again from this equation we can say that X equal to Y. Say result number 2. So here we have to find the value of this X. So we will eliminate this variable Y. So from this equation 1 and 2 put the value of this equation in this equation, है ना. यहाँ पर आपको कन्फ्यूजन होगा कि x एलिमिनेट करे कि y, तो क्या एलिमिनेट करना है, जो नहीं चाहिए हमें, ये डिस्टेंस नहीं फाइंड करना है, तो y को हम एलिमिनेट कर देंगे. चाहे तो आप कुछ भी एलिमिनेट कर सकते हो, है ना, लेकिन इसकी कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, तो इसको एलिमिनेट करें. सो पुट रिजल्ट 1, पुट रिजल्ट 2 इन रिजल्ट 1. सो रिजल्ट 1 विल बी √3 इक्वल टू x plus 40 and this y equal to x. So now this entire equation in terms of x, so this equation we will get the value of x, so we will get the height of this tower AB. Simple. So it's √3x minus x equal to 40. So √3 minus 1 into x equal to 40. So x equal to 40 upon √3, 1.732 minus 1. So our x is 40 divided by 0.73. So this is equal to 4000 by 73. So our answer is x equal to, है ना, you will get x equal to 54.6 something. Done. This is the value of x. Our question is find the height of the tower. So height of the tower is, so height of tower is AB, which is equal to x plus 40. X plus 40, our x is 54.6 plus 40, so it's a 94.6 meter. The height of the tower is 94.6 meter. Clear? Pause the video and note it down. Okay, now students, question number 2. A very good question is there. The angle of elevation of jet fighter from a point A on the ground is 60 degree. So angle of elevation of jet fighter from a point A on a ground. So fighter plane is there and point of observation is a point on a ground. So let us now consider this is point A. This is point A on a ground. So from this point A, observer observe a fighter plane and the angle of elevation is 60 degree. So from this point A, observer observe a fighter plane. So angle of elevation of this fighter plane is 60 degree. This one is 60 degree. So this is point of observation and this is our fighter plane. So this is initial position of fighter plane, suppose P. Now after a flight of 15 seconds, fighter plane is moving in the rightward direction, because here it is given that after the flight of 15 seconds the angle of elevation changes to 30 degree. So this angle of elevation is decreases, and this angle of elevation will decrease when this when this fighter plane is moving in, if the fighter plane is moving away from the observer, है ना. So here our fighter plane is moving away from the observer and that's why the angle of elevation is decreases. Second case, if this fighter plane is moving towards the observer, the angle of elevation will be increase, है ना. तो क्या होगा, ऑब्जर्वर को ऐसे ऊपर देखना पड़ेगा. If the fighter plane is coming towards the observation, So angle of elevation will be increased if the fighter plane is coming towards the observer. If the fighter plane is moving away from the observer, so angle of elevation will be decreased. So here for this second case, angle of elevation is decreased. That means this plane is moving away from the observer. So after 15 seconds, suppose the second position of this fighter plane is Q, and that angle of elevation is 30 degree. So this one is 30 degree. So this is point Q. This is point Q. This is the distance covered by fighter plane in 15 seconds. So here this angle of elevation is 60 degree and this one is 30 degree. This is initial position of fighter plane. This is the height of fighter plane, and this is second case. After 15 seconds it will reach at this point. Suppose this is point B and this is point C. Done. And this is the distance covering 15 seconds. 15 seconds. So if the jet is flying at the speed of 720 km per hour, speed of jet fighter, the speed of jet fighter is 720 km per hour. That means this jet fighter covering the distance of 720 km per hour, and we are given the position of this jet fighter after 15 seconds. So you have to find the distance covered by this jet fighter in this 15 seconds. Done. So that will be the length of this PQ. So here find the constant height of the jet fighter. Our jet fighter is flying at the constant height, है ना. ये जो फाइटर प्लेन है हमारा, उसकी हाइट इंक्रीज डिक्रीज नहीं हो रही है, उसकी हाइट कांस्टेंट है. दैट मीन्स फॉर इनिशियल पोजीशन द हाइट ऑफ दिस जेट फाइटर इज x मीटर, and for the final position it is also x meter. Done. So you have to find the constant height of this jet fighter. This is the question. So two right angle triangles are there. First right angle triangle is this one for this initial position, this one, and second right angle triangle is this one. Done. This is 90 degree for this pink right angle triangle, and this is 90 degree for this green right angle triangle. Let's assume the constant height is x and this distance is y, and this distance we can obtain from this speed. So here speed of jet fighter is equal to 720 km per hour. So that can be converted into meter per second. So 720 km equal to 1000 meter per hour, 60 minutes into 60 seconds, that is meter per second. 2 zeros will be cut, 6 6 are 36, 2s are, and this will be 200. So this is equal to 200 meter per second. So the speed of jet fighter is 200 meter per second. That means our jet fighter covering distance 200 meter in 1 second. And here the position of jet fighter after 15 seconds is given. The initial position of jet fighter is P, and after 15 seconds it reached at this point Q. So you have to find the distance covered by this jet fighter in 15 seconds. Our jet fighter covering the distance of 200 meter in 1 second. Therefore we can say that distance covered by jet fighter in 15 seconds equal to है ना. देखो, after a flight of 15 seconds, that means initial position is P. At that time the angle of elevation of jet fighter is 60 degree, and after the flight of 15 seconds the angle of elevation of jet fighter decreases to 30 degree. So here total time duration is 15 seconds, and our jet fighter covering the distance of 200 meter per second. So 15 seconds it will cover the distance of 200 into 15 equal to 3000 meter. So after the flight of 15 seconds, our jet fighter will cover the distance of 300 meter. So this distance is 300 meter, and therefore our BC is also 300 meter. So here BC is 300 meter. Done. And PB equal to QC, that is constant height of our jet fighter, and that is equal to X. And also we assume this AB, length AB equal to Y. इतना हमने assume किया. That is the description of our figure. Done. So now first we consider triangle ABP. So in triangle ABP, in triangle ABP, tan 60 equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side is X, adjacent side is Y. So it's X upon Y. Tan 60 is root 3. So it's a root 3 equal to X upon Y, and therefore we can write X equal to root 3y. Say this one is result number 1. Two triangles are there. Second triangle is triangle AQC, or we can say ACQ. In triangle ACQ, in triangle ACQ, green color. So it's a tan 30 equal to QC upon AC. Tan 30 equal to QC upon AC. QC is X and AC is AB plus BC, Y plus 3000. So put the value of tan 30. It's a 1 upon root 3 equal to X upon Y plus 3000. Say this one as a result number 2. Now what you have to find, X or Y? You have to find the constant height of the jet fighter. So constant height is X. So we will replace this value of Y with X, है ना. Y को एलिमिनेट करेंगे, तो यहाँ पर हम ये x इक्वल टू रूट 3y नहीं पुट करेंगे. वी विल पुट y इक्वल टू x अपॉन रूट 3. वी विल पुट y इक्वल टू x अपॉन रूट 3. डन. सो दिस वन इज y which is x upon root 3 plus 3000 equal to root 3x. Cross multiplied, so it will be x into 300 root 3 whole divided by root 3 and multiply with root 3, so it's a 3x. So we are getting 2x equal to 300 root 3. So our x equal to 1500 root 3, and put x equal to 1 point, or we can say 2 point, है ना. X root x equal to 1.732. X equal to 1.732. Put x equal to 1.732. So we get the final answer, that is x equal to 2598 meter. Clear? Perform this multiplication by yourself and write your answer. So this is how you can find the constant height of the jet fighter. Pause the video and note it down. So now question number 3. The angle of elevation of cloud from the point 60 meter above a lake is 30 degree. Angle of elevation of cloud from the point above lake. So this is our ground level, which is lake, and a point which is 60 meter above lake. Suppose this is point which is above 30 meter from the lake, and observing the cloud, and the angle of elevation is 30 degree. So this is our horizontal line, and suppose this is cloud C. So angle of elevation of this cloud is 30 degree. 30 degree from the point A, which is above 30 meter from the lake. This is point B. And angle of depression of reflection of the cloud. So this is cloud, this is lake. So here reflection of this cloud in lake is there. So this is reflection of the cloud. Suppose this is point D. Point D is the reflection of the cloud in the lake, and observer also observe the reflection of the cloud in the lake. So it will form angle of depression with this horizontal line, and the angle of reflection is 60 degree. This one is 60 degree. Suppose this one is point E. Find the height of the cloud from the surface of the lake. You have to find the height of this cloud from the surface of the lake. This is the surface of the lake. A, B, C, D, E, F. CF, or you can say BF, is the surface of the lake. So our description, BF is nothing but the surface of lake. Surface of lake. Point C represent cloud. Point C represent cloud, and height of the cloud from the surface of the lake is, for example, the point under the point of observation, or we can say point of observer, is 30 meter above from the lake. So this will also of height 30 meter, and this one is, किसको h consider करें. Suppose this height of the cloud from the surface of lake is h. This one is h. So this height will also of h. Done. So let CF is equal to h. So C is the height of the cloud, and that is point CF. C represent cloud, and height of the cloud from the surface of the lake is CF, and that is equal to h. And also height of observer, and observer कहाँ पर खड़ा है, 30 meter above from the surface of the lake. So AB equal to 30 meter. Done. So now two right angle triangles are there. So here first right angle triangle is this one, and second right angle triangle is this one. So by using this right angle triangle, this is common side, let the distance between these 2 points A and E is x. Done. So now in triangle AEC, in triangle AEC, we can apply tan theta, or we can say tan 30 equal to opposite side CE. बोलो C कितना होगा, total height h, this one is 30, so this will be h minus 30. So CE is h minus 30 upon this length x. Tan 30 is 1 upon root 3, so it's a 1 upon root 3 equal to h minus 30 upon x. Say this one as a result number 1. Now second triangle, in triangle this one AED, in triangle AED we can apply tan 60 equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side is ED DE, that is h plus 30 upon this one is x. tan 30 is root 3, which is equal to h plus 30 by x. Here you have to find the value of this h, so we will eliminate this x. So here from equation 2 we can write x equal to h plus 30 by root 3. So this is result 2. So from result 2, put the value of x in equation 1. So we are getting equation in terms of h. So here in equation 1 we will write x equal to this equation 2. So now 1 upon root 3 equal to h minus 30 upon x. x is h plus 30 upon root 3, तो ये न्यूमरेटर में जाएगा. डन. नाउ क्रॉस मल्टीप्लीकेशन, so it's h plus 30 equal to h minus 30 into root 3 into 3, so it's a 3. So it's a h plus 30 equal to 3h minus, ये h प्लस रूट नहीं, h प्लस 30 इंटू 3, so it's a 3h minus 90 है ना. h plus 30 equal to h minus 30 into 3, so this will be 3h minus 90. Take this h on the right hand side, minus 90 on the left hand side, so it's a 120 equal to 2h. So h equal to 60 meter. h equal to 60 meter. What is h? h is the height of the cloud from the lake. So you have to write the answer at the bottom of the solution. Therefore the height of the cloud from the surface of the lake is 60 meter. Clear students? Pause the video and note it down. ओके, यहाँ पर चेंजेस करना है. 30 मीटर है ना, ये हमने 30 मीटर लेके काउंट किया है. सो हाइट ऑफ द observer from the lake is 30 meter. So change your question. Okay, now students, question number 5. The angle of elevation of a point at the height of h from the surface of lake is alpha. Suppose this is our surface of lake and angle of elevation of the point from the h, from the height h. So this is height h and angle of elevation, this is point, and here the angle of elevation is formed. So angle of elevation is alpha. This is point C under the observation, and the angle of depression of the reflection of the same point in the lake. This is surface of lake, and here the reflection of this point C is created in a water of lake. Suppose this is point D, and angle of depression of this point D from the same point is beta. So hence prove that the height of the cloud from the surface, so this is the height of the cloud and this height is h, so this is h and this is x. You have to prove this is the height of the cloud from the surface of the lake, that is EC is equal to this one, that you have to prove. So let's, this point is point A, this is point B, this is C, D, E, done, and this is F. So here in triangle BCF, in triangle BCF, here you have to write some description of this figure. So here AB is the height of observer, that is h, and CE that you have to find, and we assume CF is x, and that AB is equal to FE, AB equal to FE, and that is equal to h. Done. And this one CE is equal to ED, and that is also equal to x plus h. This one is x plus h. So now x plus h नहीं है ना, यहाँ से h ही होगा. h. Total height, that is also equal to x plus h. X plus h. So now consider two right angle triangle. First right angle triangle is BFC. So in triangle BFC, tan alpha equal to opposite side x upon adjacent side, that is BF, and therefore our BF will be x upon tan alpha. Say this one as a result number 1. Now consider second triangle, that is triangle BFD. In triangle BFD, tan beta equal to this length FD. What is FD? Or FD is h plus x plus h, that is 2h plus x, 2h plus x upon this one BF. So tan beta equal to, or we can write BF equal to 2h plus x upon tan beta. This one is result 2. So if you have to prove that the height of the cloud from the surface, that means height of the cloud from the surface x plus h, and take this x plus h as a L ही ले लो. So this will be our L. तो यहाँ पर हम लिखेंगे L plus h. This will be L plus h. ना तो L के फॉर्म में प्रूव करेंगे. So this is our result 2. So from equation 1 and equation 2. So now from equation 1 and equation 2 we can compare this both the equation. So this is x upon tan alpha equal to h plus L upon tan beta. So this is equal to x upon h plus L equal to क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई हो गया. सो इट विल बी tan alpha upon tan beta. L minus h, and this one is L plus h. So this is equal to tan alpha upon tan beta. We require tan alpha plus beta, tan beta minus tan alpha. So first taking addition on numerator. So it's L minus h plus L plus h upon subtraction L minus h minus L minus h equal to numerator addition tan alpha plus tan beta upon tan alpha minus tan beta. So here plus h cancel, and here plus L minus L cut. So it's a 2L by 2h. 2L by 2h equal to tan alpha plus tan beta upon tan alpha minus tan beta. 2 cut. So L, that is height of the cloud, is equal to h tan alpha plus tan beta upon tan alpha minus tan beta. Clear students? So what is L? L is the height of the cloud from the surface of the lake. So that is L, and it is equal to that you have to prove. Clear students? Pause the video and note it down.